Hi, I'm State Senator John Kavanagh, and I'm very pleased to be able to give you a brief report on what the legislature has been doing regarding bills for veterans. I'm very sorry I couldn't be there, but scheduling issues here preclude that, although I would have liked to have been there. I myself am a veteran of the National Guard. I served 6 years back in the 1970s. A far different time, a long time ago. When I was in the National Guard, all the trucks were painted overdose green. Now they're all desert background colors, which I guess shows the shift of the mission of protecting this country from jungle warfare to the desert. But in any event, I want to thank you all for your service, and let me just brief you on 4 bills that are going through the system that may affect you to some degree. The first one has to do with the subtraction of active duty pay from Arizona income tax. Currently, if you're in the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, or the Coast Guard or Air Force, National Guard, or anytime you're on active duty, you would not have to pay those wages, income tax on those wages. However, we discovered that we had left out 2 other armed forces, not large services, and that's why they were overlooked, but nevertheless they have uniformed armed force services. And those would be the U.S. Public Health Service and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So we're going to allow those individuals in the uniformed services to not pay Arizona income tax on their salaries. The second one may come a little bit closer to home for you guys and gals, and that is we currently exempt the fee for a resident hunting license for taking a wildlife if you are a member of the military. However, we don't exempt the spouses. So we're now going to include your spouse. So if your spouse was an avid hunter, they wouldn't have to pay for hunting licenses in the state of Arizona. The next 2 are what we call postcards. They're when we as a body vote and send a message to some other body, usually Congress. The first of those is a postcard that asks the U.S. government to give all separating personnel a class on their educational benefits. Almost all soldiers have educational benefits. Many of them are confused as to what they are and how to use them. So we are joining with other states to urge the military to do better pre-separation training or educational forums so that you can fully utilize the benefits that you have. Arizona actually is pretty good in that field. We are 4th in the number of percentage of veterans that utilize their educational benefits, but we still want to have more. So we're going to try to have more educational services there. The other one has to do with, Post-Traumatic Stress Awareness Day. We've declared the June 27th, 2016 as Post-Traumatic Stress Injury Awareness Day in Arizona. Obviously, there are many first responders and military personnel who have seen some horrible things and as a result suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, a very debilitating illness that affects them and their families. And we are making this proclamation in the hopes of raising everybody's awareness to the needs of our first responders and military personnel who have seen these horrible things, to know about it and understand what's going on, and also to support treatment and programs to help people get through this crisis. So those are the 4 bills that we're doing this session. Of course, we have a lot of other bills that don't directly affect the military, but affect you as residents and citizens of Arizona. So if you ever have any questions about bills or suggestions for legislation, I hope that you'll feel free to contact your legislator or me at any time for questions or suggestions. And with that, I'll let you get back to your activities. And once again, thank you very much for your service.